It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. Sorry, I have a hair like going right across my face and it's tickling me. Ooh, kind of messy today. Thank you, dear. All right, come on in, say hello. If you guys don't see that little red light, that means you're on replay. Most of you know that. Make sure you type hashtag replay. Let us know that you're here. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you saw that you liked the best. All right, I got to take the hair down because it was kind of messy, you guys. All right. Welcome, 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 you guys. Hello, Deborah. Welcome, sweet friend. Hello, Donna. Hey, those of you that are watching the replay and you don't like the chit chat, just fast forward a little bit till we start showing the stuff. But tonight, not really gonna be a craft. We're just gonna show you what we got, the other part of Canton stuff. Hello, Martha. Welcome, sweetheart. How are you doing? Come on in and say hello. Hi, Dawn. Welcome, friend. Oy, it's a tight squeeze in here today. Hi, Debbie. How are you, girl? Good to see ya. Good to see ya.
Roxy, what are you doing
Thanks
down
for
there?
the hearts, guys. Thanks for the hearts.
I have a crazy dog down here.
Yes, she just went wild and was running around like crazy. It's been so fun to be with you again. Sarah, it's been so good to be back. It's been very refreshing, and it's so nice to know that you guys are here and still so supportive. I appreciate that more than you know. Hi, Stephanie. Hello, sweet girl. How are you? Zoomies, exactly, Donna. We I have never called her Zoomies for whatever reason, but we did the Greyhounds. They literally would just they were so big, they literally would just run in a we had one of them, he would just spin in a circle. Not big circles, we're talking just like little circles like this. It was hysterical. Thank you, Stephanie. Hello, Pammy. Gail, we're not going to craft tonight. I'm just going to show you the rest of the stuff that I got from Canton. I'm really tired tonight. I didn't have anything planned and I was running late, and then Roxy just didn't want to get off my lap, and so just kind of moving a little sluggish. So I thought, why not take this time and show you the rest of the stuff. Hello, Jennifer. Good to see you too, Carol. Thank you. Hello, Miss Kimberly. What did you have with your goldfish tonight? Kimberly's my goldfish girl. Did you have something different? All right, we're going to get started here in a minute. You guys are trickling in, but there's a lot of goodies. Miss Stephanie at the Vintage Pebble is going to be going on in about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes. And so I want to make sure I get you guys off of here so you guys can go check her out. Don't want to, bump into her regular time. We might bump in a little bit because there's a lot of stuff. But anyway, you guys, welcome. Hello, Bertha. So happy to have you here. What? You went out to dinner, chicken parmesan. Oh, yummy, girl. I had a hamburger and fries. Kevin barbecued a hamburger. He made it out there before the rain started, and so it was yummy. Anyway, the rest of you guys tell me what you had for dinner. Do our normal. Anyway, I'm gonna get started because again, I want you guys to get over and see Stephanie. We'll start. I think this was the very first thing I bought when we went. The very, very first thing. Look at that teapot. Look at the patina on that. Isn't that gorgeous? Patina. Beautiful patina. I love the little porcelain handle on there and everything. Hello, Patricia. I mean, I think this would look just gorgeous like this. You could put some flowers coming out of it. Just silk flowers even. Just, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Pammy had a homemade granola bar. Yes, thanks, Stephanie. Yes, Kimberly, isn't that gorgeous? All right, you might have to start a pile over there somewhere.
Start a pile?
Yes, sir. You're slacking. You're taking too long. Okay, there's no rhyme or reason why how I'm pulling any of this stuff out. Yeah, Stephanie, definitely going to leave that as is. A lot of this stuff, you guys, I did get stuff to share with you guys. The blankets, the quilts, the wood and stuff to cut up and kind of share it and disperse it. But a lot of this stuff, I'm not going to lie, I got for myself. But anyway, I thought this was a beautiful crocheted, like, I wouldn't call this a runner because this is the half of it. Okay, it's folded in half. I did not wash this one yet. I kind of felt like this was more like for like the top of a dresser or something, very vintagey. Cooked your blacks on your Blackstone teriyaki pork chops. Ooh, Sarah, that sounds yummy. I don't think I've ever had teriyaki pork chops, but I love pork chops.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay, next. Let's see, what was this? Ooh, this one's cute. This one came from a little antique store right next to Canton. You have a similar one in your antique sewing machine, yeah. I just thought this one was so cute, you guys. And this could very well be new, and I don't really care. But I thought this was super cute. A little duck.
That quacks me up.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Tina. Anyway, I just thought this was cute. It's wood. I don't know. I fell in love with it. So I got it. And let's see. I got a couple little vintages. Thank you for laughing at him, Stephanie. Yeah, they're laughing at you. Just a couple of little vintage metal doorknobs. I thought those would be cute just to kind of like accent on something vintagey. Isn't that nice, Gail? Isn't it cute? I'm going to get this one out of the way. This one's sitting here. I found this at Goodwill the other day, you guys. I just love it. Nice little saw. I love the handle on that. I saw that Sarah over Boots Buttons has a wood cutout. And then I saw Kathy at the Chippy Farmhouse. She put the Magnolia stencil on this, and I thought that would be gorgeous.
The first kind of
on her wood.
Used.
On this one. Mine's metal, not wood. Hi, Linda.
I'm glad you don't make me cut your stuff with that. My guns would be a lot bigger if I had to.
Oh my gosh. All right. I just thought it was a good little find. This one is just this sweet little basket. You know, I can never go wrong with a lot of baskets. Nothing special about it. It's just a basket. It reminded me of a Longenberger basket. That's why I got it.
Those are the expensive ones, huh?
Mm-hmm. These, you guys, I got a bunch of those little different sewing spindles. These were a great deal. I loved how this one was colored. Of course, you know, I got to showing you guys these late and I didn't ever put them out, but these were red, white, and blue, and that's what I liked about these. But, you know, that side is not, so kind of. This one has a little bit of red, but you've been finding them at, oh, Stephanie, buy them up, and if you don't like them, and you can resell them and make a little bit of money.
Longenberger baskets, yeah.
Is that what I called them? Or did
Longenberger, I think.
Yeah. I know. I love spindles too, Kimberly. I wish I had thought about it earlier to go back, and I would have bought more. Purchased. I wish I would have purchased more to share with you guys. I just thought this was cute. Little brush, I think probably a little shoe shine brush. You love them, and this, yep, just another basket. This one had. This one has handles. I don't know. You just can't go wrong with baskets. You collect them, Debbie? The Longenberger baskets or the spindles? Maybe both.
I'll keep shedding.
Okay. get rid of, please. All right.
Spindles are gone.
All right. These were just a bunch of different quilt pieces. And remember, I told you guys I had a bunch of quilt pieces that I thought would be great to put in some like kits. So this one, this is some sort of like a star pattern, and it has different colors. Like, it's kind of hard to see. There we go. You can see the colors in that. You want years ago to the company in Ohio. Oh gosh, spindles. You collect spindles. So there's just, you know, different colors. I really liked it. I thought these would be so cute. Of course, I cannot use all of these. Let's see how many there were in here. There was 13 in this bundle. Just different. Here's a couple more, it looks like. I mean, this one isn't that pretty? Thanks, Mary. Okay, there's a couple more before I get rid of them. I think I kind of showed you guys this one. There's a couple of these. These are bigger ones. Hi, Nancy. Oh, that's the back. There we go. I don't know.
That's nice.
Yeah, this kind of style is really kind of in, you guys.
Roxy's right behind you. Be careful.
Here's another star one. This one is really cute because this one is orange. This one would be great for fall. Another star with that. How you doing, Nancy? This one is cute. There's some butterflies, and there's a couple different butterflies in there. Just several different ones. He's getting ahead of the game. This one I thought, you know, you can cut it up and do some falls things with it. Even if you just take a small piece of it and put it on like a pumpkin.
Hi, Nancy.
Cross stitch. Thank you, Nancy. That's what that was called. I made my daughter a quilt for her bed because when she was when I was pregnant with the youngest, I had some complications, and so I was on bed rest and I needed something to do, and so I made her a quilt. Hi, Terry. Hi, Sherry. There's a couple more. I thought those were pretty for 4th of July, but they never made it out. I feel like there was more. There's another one that could be good for Christmas. I did, girl. All right. I don't think they're going to fit in there.
We'll make them fit.
A nice rusty, crusty porcelain bowl.
I laughed at her when she bought that. It has a hole in it. It won't even hold water.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see.
What's that good for?
I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, yeah, there's a big hole right.
It's good for nothing.
Right here. Can you see my finger kind of poking around back there? He's like, what in the world? That has a hole in it. You can't even put Roxy's water in there because it's going to leak. And I'm like, it's not for Roxy's water, dear.
It's not even.
Hi, Brenda. Welcome, girl. Oh my gosh, this one is amazing. Ooh, I don't think she knew.
They're all amazing.
I don't think she knew those were down there.
Whose is that? Yours?
The lady that I bought that from. You guys, look at this old vintage metal box. Hi, Renee.
Musical note.
Good for a fairy garden.
It's a solid gold musical
That is not
note.
solid gold. But the goodies that were inside this were the fun part. Old canceled checks from 1963. I know that they're not that vintage, but they're old. Just old stuff. This one is just envelopes and letters and old-time ledgers of things from banks that we don't see anymore. I just liked the old papers and stuff. Yeah, just a bunch of canceled checks and things. And I just liked it because the paper is all worn and stuff. Thank you, Sherry. Hello, Lisa.
I like this.
Oh, yeah. See, he's already getting ahead of the game. More buttons, you guys.
There's an 1803 button in there.
He thinks that there's
a date on it.
There's a button that says 1803 on it.
It does.
But The jar is great. Kevin's got one of them. Yep. Mary.
That's fuzzy on top.
Yeah, it's the jar. Oh. Anyway, just all that Richie goodness.
The tooting.
We're gonna have farting conversations again. Okay, we gotta get going because I want you guys to be able to go see Stephanie.
Tweezers.
There we go. A nice, cute little bottom part of a. This was probably one of those like little gas lamps, right?
Yeah, it is. It's a little gas lamp.
This twists and everything.
Gas lamp. There was like a small little top that went on that usually.
Now check this out, you guys. Rusty tacks. This whole jar of rusty tacks.
Don't put that in the driveway.
Now this will probably craft with.
Rusty tacks. Give me a heart attack.
Not a heart attack. Just another basket. I don't know how many baskets I got. I got quite a few baskets because you never can. Oil lamp. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah, it is an oil lamp. This is cool.
Okay, this was one of the things that I went on. Thanks, Brenda. I did get a lot of awesome stuff. That this lady I bought a lot of stuff from. And she's the one that got the little tin full of the old papers. And this was one of the items that caught my eye. Actually, these two things were the first things that I saw in there that I wanted. And the prices were too high. And I went back the next day. Yep, exactly, Dawn.
I got an antique Texas water bottle.
Anyway, I went back to her and I said, look, what can we do with this? I'm not paying what you wanted me to pay. I want to buy a lot of stuff from you. So we got it. It came down a lot. But look at this old chalkboard. I mean, isn't that a great chalkboard? Like, that's how much. Can you guys see that? I wanted this. There was no tag on it. They called her to find out how much, and she wanted $25 for it. And I'm like, sorry. This cheapy girl is not paying $25 for that. So I went back the next day.
That is somebody's old school.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see the
cool.
ABCs on the top of
Imagine
that.
how many people wrote on that.
Hi, Vicky. Caroline. Hello, girl. And then this was another one.
Wow.
This is another piece of tin. This one's hole punched tin. And it's rusty and crusty also. And she wanted $10 for this one piece. And I'm like, no thanks.
Hi,
sorry. I went back the next day and
goodies?
we got a good deal.
I'm gonna put this stuff back in.
Yeah, we'll get you. And then this was just a little metal tin. There's really not, like, that's the print. You can't see it. Oh, Vicky, I'm sorry. I hope it works.
What's in those envelopes?
Just, Kevin wants to know what's in the envelopes. Was he not watching? Where was he at?
Well, it might be some old history. You know, somebody found an old Declaration of Independence.
There's
something like that. It
It's
was worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
1965. This was
You never know what you're gonna
checks.
find.
1965. Trust me. This one was 1943.
63.
This one is a fire insurance policy. Oh, Stephanie, I knew you'd like that chalkboard.
1965.
All right, here.
That's old stuff.
All right, let's get this bag out of the way. All right, we gotta really, we gotta go a little bit faster, you guys, because Stephanie at the Vintage Pebbles is going live, and we want to make sure that you get over
You
there.
can't have this.
All right, this was one of the other things that really caught my eye in that lady's booth. So it is an old Bible. Okay, I loved how it was just wrapped with a piece of twine, and there's an old picture. It looks to me, I could be wrong, it's probably like maybe a classroom picture or something.
1944.
But what I saw in it attached to this Bible was like a Sunday school picture, like, you know, Vacation Bible School or something.
1944. Texas Standard Fire Policy.
I just told you that.
That's old. Oh well.
Oh, Vicky, I am so sorry, sweet friend. I hope that everything is doing better, and recovery from scary, horrible things takes a while, so be patient. All right, this came from that other little antique shop right next door. Oh my gosh. It is a cement
I'm sorry, Stephanie.
chicken.
Or Vicky.
I love that he's missing his beak. It's broken.
His beak.
But it's so darn cute.
Somebody bit his beak off.
I don't think they bit it here. Okay. All right, you got to get rid of this so that we can get to the bag underneath.
Sunburned shoulders. Look at my neck.
Can you help me out here? I can't move.
Oh, cutting your stuff
Kevin
today.
was out cutting, you guys.
Yeah, in the sun, hot sun. With 100 degrees.
We need that bag.
Oh, good thing I'm strong. Oh, holy smokes, that weighs 100 pounds.
Okay. Lots of spindles, you guys.
Oof.
This bag doesn't have very many in it, but I do have another bag that I clearly forgot. But spindles, spindles, spindles. Got lots of spindles. Was hoping to cut some of those up for you guys because I got more than I could ever use. Right, Caroline? Isn't that bored?
Great haul.
Lots of spindles. There's a lot of little spindles. Oh, picture frames. I have more picture frames that I didn't. Yes, Mary, thank you. No worries, Vicky. This is just an old metal or wooden picture frame. I got several different picture frames. I won't bore you and go look for them, but there's quite a few.
We had fun in Canton, but she spindled a lot of money.
Oh, goodness gracious sakes. All right, there's a couple more things here, you guys. And then I'll turn you loose to go see Stephanie. But look at this. This is an old clipboard. I'm sure it was like a carding in one of the index things. Cash register. No, I don't know. Yeah, it says something about cash register. Binding case on this cover. From to. I'm sure that this is like a log. Isn't that cool? It's very cool. I just love this. I just recently found a clipboard very similar to this in a vintage shop near our house, and it didn't have this part on it. So I might try to take this and copy this and remake this.
You have a box well over 2 years now waiting.
Oh, Vicky, you know what? You're so sweet.
Vicky.
Thank you. I will have to say that
you have a lot going
prior
on.
to, we had a lot going on. I had a lot going on, a lot of anxiety, a lot of things happening on the back end of the crafting world. And I have a bunch of stuff from many of you that have sent me things that I have not had an opportunity to recognize. And I do have them still in the packages, ready to do a live and show all that. So you guys be patient. We'll get through that.
Hi, April.
All right. Just a couple more things, you guys. Hi, April. Thank you, Debbie. I do. It was great finds. It was fun. I loved this, you guys. Couple of shutters. They are attached.
Why would you want those?
I could probably take these apart and use single ones if I wanted to, but this came from the lady with the spindles, and it was a pretty darn good deal. Okay. I thought this was fun, you guys.
That's an old for bug spray.
Kevin thinks this was a bug sprayer.
My grandfather had one like that.
I don't know if you guys can see it.
And you actually mix a home remedy in there for bug spray. You can put some in there in liquid, but that's an old sprayer.
Rusty and crusty bug sprayer.
Oh my God, I didn't know you had that. My grandfather had one of those.
Oh, another quilt, you guys. I forgot that got put into there. This is not a complete quilt. This is just the top. It doesn't have the backing on it. But again, it could be used in many ways. You had one? Okay.
I know, she got so many things. This is not even half of it.
Yeah,
you should see the garage.
Missing a bag full of spindles.
You should see the garage.
All right, look at this, you guys. Isn't that awesomeness?
Is that a hat box? Oh, she just jumped.
And
where are you going, Rox?
it was lined. It was lined with Hi, Andrew. Welcome, friend. We're so happy to have you here.
Where are you going?
I understand you really struggle with anxiety also. On the other hand, attack, we're going to the physical therapy. Oh, I'm so sorry that you had one while you were out in public in front of people. That's so hard. It's scary, too. I had one when we were in the store, when I was in the store once, at Hobby Lobby of all the places, and I had to just go check out right away and leave. A hat box, yeah. Do you know that when I did the live before you guys and showed you the other stuff, apparently, those that you didn't know, he was back there twirling one of these things. I had no idea. None.
You didn't know I could twirl.
Okay, let me just show you a couple other things from Goodwill. Because they're here, and then I won't have to show you again. And then you guys can go off to see Miss Stephanie.
I asked you how you're feeling today, Andrew Miller.
Oh, I'm doing good today, Andrew. Thank you for asking, friend. Look at this. Who remembers this? I probably paid a bit too much for this, but it was nostalgic, and I really had to have it.
The bear?
Hi, Gladys. But this is a real bear. He's authentic. He looks brand new.
Ruxy or whatever it is.
With the baby. The box. There's actually something else in here. It's a Lloyd's bear. I didn't know there was anything in this one.
What? You never even opened it? There's something in there you never even saw. I have questions for you now, yeah. Andrew says.
Look at it. It came with the porcelain one,
oh my God, that's cool.
And
that is cool. I didn't know that was
it has all the tags on the bottom. And this one is the 1907 limited edition. It has the certificate. Maybe I didn't pay a bit too much. Maybe I didn't pay a bit too much for it.
No, not with the certificate.
Okay, let's get this out. There's just a couple more things. Read the bottom.
Read the bottom. There's nothing on the bottom.
Read the bottom of the
box?
Of the box, or the bear, Mary. Is that what you're talking about? To see if it's stamped. Yep. You're right, girl. It is. It's Boyd's Bears and Friends. 1987, August 2nd, 1987. It is the limited edition.
Oh, that's probably worth money.
Yeah. If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music that he hears, however measured or far away.
That's like
Henry David
30 years old.
What kind of puppy do we have? It is, she's a mini Dachshund.
That's probably worth money. You gotta look that up. We got the box and everything.
Okay, let's get this one out of the way. I have two more things, and then you guys could, there should be a paw print on it.
You put it in wrong.
I know. There is a paw print sticker on the box. 2 more things, and then I'm going to turn you guys loose to go see Miss Stephanie. We sell them look on eBay for a price. Okay. Be careful. This was another Goodwill find, you guys. I thought this was a great old crate. You can do a lot of decorating with them, okay? And this was only $5.
What was that old bear people collected? Ruxy Stilston or something like that? Or a Ruxy bear or something?
Rupsy,
I remember when I was a kid. There was some kind of a bear that girls collected, not guys, but
okay.
A Ruxy bear or something?
I got 2 of these. These are old doors, probably from some sort of like a cabinet or something. That's
Michelle.
one side. Hi, Michelle.
Read my stuff as I'm...
There, and it has the hardware on it. And there was 2 of these, and these were $2.99 for both of them. $2.99. It was a set. So, anyway, you guys, that's all I have in here for today. Right, Patty, those doors. Oh. Elfie. Yes, Dawn, thanks. Love the doors too. Thanks, Vicky. I got some more stuff, but I want you guys to get over to Stephanie. I didn't have a big craft for you guys tonight, and I appreciate you guys coming in and checking out what we had. I just wanted to come in and say hi since we didn't get on live yesterday. And I was tired today, so I apologize. But hello, Melissa with Cornish Creations with Melissa. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you hanging out with us. We love it. We love being with you. I hope that you enjoy this guy's corny dad jokes.
Bye, Roxy says.
Anyways, you guys go check out Stephanie over at the Vintage Pebble. She should be live now, and I know that she would love... I know that she would love to have you... come on by and see what she's got going on tonight. I'm sure she's got a great craft going on. So I will see you guys later. I hope tomorrow is a better day, and I will have time to I will have time to plan for a craft that I'm not running too late. So.
Oh, thank you, Mary.
All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
We'll see y'all later. Good night. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it.